Wait, seriously, stop and listen. What is happening right now in January 2026 is not normal. This is not just a market dip. This is not a simple correction. This is outright theft. There's a financial war going on. And the target? It's you. It's me. It's all of us. $17 billion. Yes, billion with a B. The Federal Reserve just gave this money to failing banks in an emergency. And guess what is at the center of all this? Silver. The same silver that was called useless. The same silver people laughed at. The same silver that has been manipulated for decades. Now it's about to explode. I have been saying this for years. People laughed. They called me a conspiracy theorist, a doom merchant, crazy. But today, nobody is laughing. Because the same banks that laughed at us are now begging the Federal Reserve for help. They're asking for emergency liquidity. This is not a prediction anymore. This is happening right now. Sit down. Listen carefully. This is not entertainment. This is a survival guide. Let's talk about JP Morgan. Let's talk about Bank of America. What did these two banks do in the last 72 hours? They took emergency measures. JP Morgan used the Federal Reserve's emergency lending facility. Bank of America did the same. Their combined withdrawal, $17 billion. Think about it. These are the same banks that hold the largest short positions in silver, the same banks that have suppressed silver prices for decades, the same banks that told retail investors, don't buy silver. Now they need emergency cash. Coincidence? I don't believe in coincidences. Look at the COMEX silver inventory. 6 months ago, 32 million ounces of registered silver. Today, 19.7 million ounces. That's a 38% drop in just 6 months. Global silver demand last year, 1.2 billion ounces. Annual mine supply, 820 million ounces. Deficit, 380 million ounces. Every single year. Math doesn't lie. Math can't be manipulated. China bought 400 tons of silver last quarter. India made record imports. Solar panels, EVs, electronics, all need silver. And where's this silver coming from? Nowhere. Because it simply doesn't exist. Vaults are emptying, shorts are trapped. And the banks have shown their hand by running to the Fed. Let's look at the real numbers. JP Morgan's short position, estimated 150 million ounces. At the current price of $32 per ounce, $4.8 billion exposure. But here's the critical point. If silver goes to $50, that's a $2.7 billion loss overnight. If silver touches $75, that's a $6.4 billion loss on just one position. That's why they took $17 billion. That's why they ran to the Fed. That's why there's an emergency right now. They are preparing for impact. Now, here is another calculation that will blow your mind. Total above ground silver available for investment. Around 3 billion ounces globally. COMEX paper. Silver contracts. 16.5 billion ounces of claims. Do the math with me. 16.5 billion divided by 3 billion equals 5.5. For every one physical ounce, there are 5.5 paper claims. When the music stops, when delivery demands rise, when investors realize the fraud, only 18% of people will get real metal. The rest, cash settlement, at the bank's chosen rate, not yours. Remember 1980. The Hunt brothers pushed silver to $50 per ounce. Adjust for inflation? That's $180 today. Current price? $32. Silver is trading 82% below its inflation-adjusted high, while demand is 400% higher than in 1980, while the supply deficit is permanent, while industrial usage has exploded in every technology. Does this make sense? It doesn't make sense to me either, because the price is a lie. The price is controlled. The price is what JP Morgan needs to protect its shorts. But the control is breaking. The grip is slipping. And $17 billion in emergency liquidity shows how scared they are. Now pay full attention. They want you to think a crash is coming. They want you to panic. They want you to read about the $17 billion emergency and sell everything. Don't do it. This is a trap. This is exactly what they want. They want your physical silver so they can cover their shorts at a low price. The real price of silver based on true supply and demand, monetary debasement, and industrial consumption, the real price is between $150 and $300 per ounce. $32 is a trap. $28 is a gift. If you sell now, you will never see these prices again. Never. The window is closing. The manipulation is ending. The truth is coming out. Every ounce you sell goes straight to the banks, the same banks that have been stealing from you for decades. They are not buying puts because silver will go down. They are buying time. They are buying liquidity. They are buying survival. And when their positions are covered, when the weak hands are out, then the price will soar, then the manipulation will end, then you will see silver at numbers that seem impossible today. Don't be the person who sold at $30 and watched it go to $100. The time for debate is over. The time for waiting is over. The time for hoping to hear the truth from someone else is over. I have shown you the numbers. I have shown you the emergency Fed moves. I have shown you the empty COMEX vaults. I have shown you the trapped shorts. I have shown you the 550% paper to physical fraud. What more do you need? Banks are not taking $17 billion for fun. Something is breaking. And when it breaks, you need to have metal. Not paper, not promises. Metal. Don't sell, don't shake, don't bend. Stack as much as you can. Before the price resets, before the world wakes up, before everyone realizes there is not enough silver for all. If you learned something from this video, if you discovered something new, subscribe. This is the most critical period for precious metals in a lifetime. Alert level, code red. The banks have already moved, the Fed has already reacted, vaults are emptying, manipulation is failing. Now it's your turn. Stack hard, stay strong. See you in the next video. Go, go, go.